Here we go.
What's going on, everyone? We got our patch notes for the April update with the South Vern patch, the Battle for the Throne of Chaos. The Glavier, or the Lance Master, is releasing. Now, we did have a little bit of a scare there because we got a message saying that the patch was going to be delayed because there was some like game-breaking bug that the team needed to find. And then like 10 minutes later, they tweeted, hey, actually, they ended up finding the fix, so it's still all good. So that was a very close call. Very exciting to see that the patch is still coming out tomorrow. And then we instantly got the patch notes. So that's what this video is for. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to give you my thoughts because there are some little beats that I know are kind of a topic for controversy right now, especially with the Arc Pass, which is the battle pass that has already been known to be in the game in Korea and Russia. But let's see what it's about and let's see what we think about it. All right. So Heroes of Arcadia, the April update, Battle for the Throne of Chaos, including new content, quality of life updates, and a batch of bug fixes will arrive tomorrow. Downtime for the update will begin on April 21st at 12 a.m. Pacific time and is expected to last 8 hours. So it's 3 a.m. for me. So around 10, 11 p.m. I don't really know math anymore. I'm probably like noon. I'm going to expect it to come out. Find the new content and the list of fixes below. We have the new advanced class, the Glavier, practicing an artistic and deadly form of martial arts. The Glavier slices her way through the battlefield, weaving together attacks with her spear and glaive. The Glavier has two distinct skill sets which can be swapped between focus and flurry, with each stance and skill set represented by one of her two weapons. The shorter spear is used to unleash a furious barrage in the focus stance, while the longer glaive harnesses the flurry stance for gracefully lethal strikes and sweeping attacks. While certain builds may focus on your attention onto one of these weapons, an effective Glavier can maximize their potential by creating balance between the two stances, building up energy in one stance, which grants an impactful stat boost when swapping to the other. Learn more about the Glavier in the latest Lost Ark Academy. I'm excited to actually check that out. We have our new continent, which is South Vern. Discover and explore a new region of Arcadia with the introduction of South Vern. The settlers of South Vern borrowed technology from many different races to turn this once barren land into a place of abundant waters and green pastures. Hearing rumors of the dangers that plagued North Vern, the Senate shut South Vern down and formed a new knightly order. Suspecting that something was amiss, Aline, the Queen of Vern, ordered Knight Commander Avel to investigate what could be happening to this peaceful continent. Uncover the mysteries of South Vern as you venture into this new region, encounter new characters, and complete quests. The South Vern storyline will conclude in an epic battle with the power to shift the future of Arcadia. South Vern will join Punica as the second Tier 3 continent, requiring an item level of 1340 to begin. In addition to the storyline, South Vern will include the region's Chaos Gate, the normal difficulty of the new Chaos Line activity, and the Thunder Wings field boss. So we get a brand new field boss. We get a new Chaos Gate. That's so dope and so awesome because, as I'm sure most of you are, like myself, I'm now just about to hit 1400. I probably will hit 1400 by the time this update goes live. And that's just really exciting. I'm super, super excited to get some new content, some higher level world events to do as well as more story. The South Vern Chaos Dungeons will be added in a future update when more players have reached the minimum item level required to participate, which I believe is fine because even myself, someone with closer to 700 hours, even though recently I've been like letting my rest bonus build up and taking a little bit of a break while I play other games as well, you know, but still trying to get some dailies done. The big stuff that's long term, like my rapport and my world events, I try to get on once a day to do. Other than that, I'm taking it a little bit easier because I'm kind of just enjoying a little bit of a break as I went on a heavy grind. And I don't feel myself getting burned out. I just like that I had so much fun, and now I'm at a point where I can feel comfortable and confident about taking time away, doing the daily stuff that's kind of really quick. I can jump on for an hour a day, get that stuff done, or jump on like at one point, you know, at 1 hour, another point at another hour, and it's over like, you know, the course of an hour cumulative. Anyway, let's get into the rest of this. We have progression events that are coming out to the game. April 21st until June 30th. The Phaeton Power Pass will be given after completing Phaeton's main story quest Will during the event period, or if you've already finished the quest before the update, you'll get the Power Pass when the event starts. The Phaeton Power Pass will function like the Vern Power Pass available to players in the launch version of Lost Ark. Once you've completed the storyline through the continent, you'll be able to use it to bring an alternate character to that point in the game. With a Phaeton Power Pass, you'll receive level 960. This is an event Power Pass that will expire on June 30th. That only makes me a little sad because I was hoping they'd allow us to like buy an extra one if you wanted to spend some real money on another one, but that's fine. It's okay. I respect it, and it's nice that we're getting it for free just for playing the game. Express Mission Event. This new event will allow players to select one of their characters at combat level 50 that's under item level 1000 to do express missions. That character will be granted level 302 gear and have an opportunity to complete express and bonus missions for significant honing and progression rewards. The mission will be split up into 4 sections corresponding to the major continents found in Tier 1 and Tier 2, North Vern, Rowendell, Yorn, and Phaeton, each granting an abundance of materials relevant to that tier to help players progress, such as silver, honing materials, major potions, engravings, and much more. That sounds incredible. I have a couple Tier 1 alts that I kind of wasn't finding too exciting. The idea that I can get to Tier 3 faster with them while also being able to get other materials that help my roster, such as silver and potions, engravings, and so on, is fantastic. I can't wait to see more of that. For newer players, we hope this helps them catch up to friends while still learning Tier 1 and 2 and the game modes within them. For players already in Tier 3, this event can be used to quickly level up a new alternative character, maybe a new Glavier. Completing all the missions will grant a very impactful reward, so make sure to take advantage of this event while it's around. Like the Phaeton Power Pass, the Express Mission event will be around until June 30th. That's awesome, and I love that. Store updates. We have a brand new set of cosmetics, and it seems like we're getting very fancy. I see the Deathblade has a super dope... Is that the Deathblade or the Shadowhunter? I think that's a Deathblade. Has a super dope black outfit, like a black sleek suit. Sorceress or the Scrapper, Sorceress are rocking white suits. The Artillerist and the Berserker are rocking white suits. I can't wait to see all of them, but I'm ready to look dapper. That's going to be really, really exciting. They look really nice, and I can't wait to see what they look like for all the classes. The Arc Pass. Now, this is the one that I believe was bringing a little controversy from what I was seeing on like YouTube videos that were being talked about over the past week. I try to keep an eye on what the YouTube community is talking about as well as what's going on the forums. But let's see what this says. The Arc Pass adds new ways for players to earn meaningful rewards just by playing Lost Ark. And by the way, I understand that like people have this, are constantly having like an interesting, not interesting, because sometimes it just gets ridiculous. But people are having a free to play, pay to win debate constantly in this game. Battle passes are literally in every game, and I understand that when they add materials that help you hone or progress content faster, that does feel pay to win. I don't like the term pay to win because like the only thing that you win at is whatever you're currently playing, and that's if you're skilled enough to do the content. Like sure, getting more materials to level faster gives you access, but if you're still not good at the game and you're still not paying attention to learn the content and understand it, you're not really winning. You're just progressing faster. So I'd rather, like, I personally like that term. Yes, obviously it would be much nicer if the game didn't have any of it, but it's a purely free-to-play game for some of the best, most fun and engaging content that I've ever had to enjoy. I'm not, and one of the biggest reasons that, like, I find myself as a little fish in the Lost Ark world, let alone in the MMO world, is because Lost Ark is my first, like, real, true, full deep dive into an MMO that I've ever had. For anyone that doesn't know me, I love games with heavy progression, with social systems, live service games. I love all of that, but it's always been really hard for me to fully engage in the true form MMO. I never could get into WoW. I tried SWTOR and I had a lot of fun, but I never could get to endgame. I thought Guild Wars 2 was beautiful and had some fun systems. Never could get to endgame. The closest thing that I got to endgame was DC Universe Online that it released on PS3, and it to me, I walked away after a few months because it went free to play, and then all the systems got ruined. So that was kind of the closest experience that I could say, but even that was much different than the deep MMO systems and social experiences that you're seeing in Lost Ark. And this is my first true MMO experience, and as much as that means a lot to me, I'm not, trying to just make excuses for the idea that people can just whale away and get to top tier content and just sit there and wait. That's whatever it is. But the thing is someone that has spent $0 on extra progression and has only used the play to get these progression and use the events to get these progressions. Part of it, because I'm not going to say I'm fully free to play, because I've had wonderful people gift me the Founders Pack and the Starter Pack, so that, obviously my account isn't completely free to play, but as someone who hasn't spent his own money on anything that has anything to do with progression, I genuinely have no issue with people wailing away to support Smilegate to make more content for this game that I'm thoroughly enjoying without feeling the need to whale myself. I'm already level 1400. I have 4 other alts that could be higher if I would have grinded a lot harder, but at the cost of possibly burning out and, not playing other games that I like to play. Regardless, my experience does not feel hindered by the fact that people are getting higher. And I've talked about this in previous videos. With Argos being released where the community feels too early, I respect the ideology that they don't want other content to release early. Argos just wasn't that for me. He was aspirational content that was being added that had me excited for when I did get to that level. I find myself more worried about if 90% of the community is nowhere near Vaulton when he releases. That is problematic, because Vaulton has a day one raid title to go for your server and all that stuff, and things like that are cool. Day one raid races are really awesome. As opposed to Argos and other things like that, I don't find myself at that being too problematic. Same thing with being able to buy progression items. Now, myself, I have indulged in battle passes and other free games like Fortnite, like Apex, any game that had some type of battle pass. I like supporting devs that, have a game that I thoroughly enjoy. The Arc Pass is probably going to be no less. If that no longer makes me a completely free-to-play player, so be it. But at the end of the day, I like supporting the games that I thoroughly enjoy in manners that I feel are fair and okay, and battle passes and skins have always been okay by me. So I understand that people have different viewpoints, but for the Arc Pass, I'm not too bothered by what I heard from amazing content creators like Cywo. I think he did a great job expressing it in one of his videos, and we'll just get into this little blurb here because I know I've been talking your ear off, but let's get into it. The Arc Pass adds new ways for players to earn meaningful rewards just by playing Lost Ark. With the Arc Pass, players can complete missions to progress their Arc Pass levels, and with each level you reach, you'll earn new rewards. The regular Arc Pass is completely free and grants a variety of helpful rewards such as honing material, selection chests, pirate coins, and even a mount. In addition to the regular free Arc Pass, players can purchase 2 additional levels, Premium and Super Premium. Now, I know that that's a common thing in the other ones as well. I think it would have been nicer if they could have just condensed it into 2 for the Western version to kind of make it a little bit more, like people would swallow that a little bit better. But it's okay. They kept it into the same system. It's probably quite a bit harder to get rid of Super Premium. But the idea that you can still earn a bunch of materials, pirate coins, and a mount completely for free is dope. And there's 2 of them that are premium and the Super Premium. These add additional rewards to the rewards track. Arc Pass is roster-wide. Progression's roster-wide. The Premium Arc Pass will add additional rewards at entry at every level that players will earn alongside the free rewards. Some examples include more honing material selection chests, gems, rapport chests, and a Virtus pet. On top of the regular and premium rewards, the Super Premium Arc Pass layers in selection chests for the Noble Banquet skin collection, the Noble Banquet wallpaper, and some legendary report chests throughout the 30 levels of the Arc Pass. So it seems like the super premium biggest takeaway is skins, a wallpaper, and then some legendary report chests. Now, whether you really like, if you really like the skins, sure, maybe super premium's the way to go, because it sounds like it's probably going to be bundled nicely just by looking at the numbers right in front of me. I haven't said them yet, but you can see 1,500 rogue crystals and 3,000 rogue crystals, which is $15 and $30. Now, when Saiwo was talking about it from the Korean version, it seemed like it was $30 to $50, which is a much big difference of price points. Now, I could be mistaken, and please let me know in the comments if Saiwo did say differently, but I'm pretty sure the super premium was near $50 for EU currency. Regardless, I think that that's pretty awesome. If you really like the skins, you get those kind of bundled in with some more premium rewards, and I think that's kind of cool. I'm definitely going to go for them. I love the wallpapers. I'm kind of a sucker for that stuff. I love aesthetic things, even though you only see it for like 3 seconds when you first log in. But at the end of the day, I really do love the game. I love Lost Ark, and that's why I find myself okay with the Arc Pass. However, it would have been nice if maybe Amazon Games would have been able to allow players to like farm like 2,500, maybe 5,000 blue crystals in game to get the premium pass, include like for just basically for free just by playing the game. If people play the market that well, or they have blue crystals that well, that would have been a nice Western approach, in my opinion. Just like our crystalline aura can be purchased for blue crystals, but it didn't seem to go that way. Battle passes almost never tend to have a free option to, you know, get the big parts of it for free. But I, you know, just throwing out ideas that I had, it would have been kind of cool to at least see maybe the regular premium for like a high amount of blue crystals for the really heavy grinders in the game, and give people to aspire to like, oh, next season or next pass, I know I need to play the, you know, the stonks a little better on the marketplace, make myself some good gold, and stack up on some blue crystals. And that'd be really cool, because I think that would engage more players. But it's okay. I still think that 1,500 and 3,000 crystals, or $15 and $30, is a lot better than what I thought I was hearing, if I'm correct, from Saiwo with the other passes, because $50 is a lot for a pass. But again, these are skins that are included, and $15 for the premium pass is cheaper than most battle passes that we're seeing seasonal in other games, even though those are kind of like basically all skins. So most of them are trash anymore. Anyway, I digress. The premium and super premium Arc passes will be available in the in-game store until June 18th, the day after my birthday, and progress can be earned until July 14th. I find that interesting that progress can be earned until July 14th, but they're only allowing them in the store until June 18th. I don't understand why that decision's there. Maybe if you guys have some ideas, leave me a comment. We have some general store updates and new skin sets. The Glavier special packages have been added, including the Graceful Monkey skin set. The Noble Banquet skin set has been also added in-game store for players interested in purchasing separately from the premium Arc Pass, and a few other minor store updates will take place in the April update. Some item quantities have been adjusted in Mari's Secret Shop, and a few new crystal bundles are available in the in-game store. Our general updates have a 25-day track of new daily login rewards, awesome. Improved co-op party play for secret maps. Now all 4 members can submit a map to get rewards with one run. No more worrying about someone dropping from your group after you already used your map. I think that that's awesome, because I know that there's a lot of people that get played when, you know, they see LFG XYZ map and they're like, yeah, I got a purple or a legendary map. And then they're like, let's do your maps first because we'll save the best for last. And then they drop out and steal all the rewards and you get nothing for it. This is a way to guarantee that you're not getting played if you LFG for your maps. I don't really have that issue because I play with my guildmates. However, this is a big save on time because everyone can deposit their maps that they do have, and you have to do way less of the dungeons to get the rewards, because you're getting 4 times the rewards if everyone has a purple map or if everyone has a legendary map, and you don't have to do 4 of them in a row to do everyone's map. You can just dump them in 4 at a time, and then you get your maps done so much faster. I really love that. Chat tab changes will now be shared across your roster. Dope! Modified voice chat volume settings to stay within a medium range of volume outputs. Updated the server selection screen background. Increased available character slots from 12 to 18. Interesting. Fixed an issue where skill tree info is not shown when viewing PvP skill info from the Book of Coordination while in a custom lobby. Improved the Book of Coordination settings. Players can now set up skill tree skill presets, tripod levels, skill runes, gems, item set effects, etc. Updated text to better detail certain welcome challenges. Adjusted reward drop locations from Naruna Hot Springs. Added additional controller settings allowing users to tweak the pointer speed and thumbstick dead zone. Added a new button in custom PvP lobbies allowing users to view all players' active Book of Coordination presets. Added an option to clear all text within the active chat tab when right-clicking, and added a new setting allowing players to disable the virtual keyboard while using a controller. That's really cool. Notable bug fixes. Fixed an issue that caused unnatural movement speed in the Sails of the Great Journey. Fixed an issue that prevented push-to-talk while in the game menu. Fixed an issue that caused enemies to spawn too close to certain NPCs, making it difficult to interact with them. Fixed an issue that directed players to the wrong area and a nose for news. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I absolutely know. Text appearing in text-to-speech. Fixed an issue that caused unknown error while traversing the Foul Hollow dungeon. That caused the untradeable version of Destruction Punisher skin set to only apply to one slot. Armin stopping the threat cutscene was not available in the memory chamber. Oh, that's weird. I'm not really seeing anything that I personally know well. I will leave a link below so you guys can see all the patch notes yourself if you want to go over all the bugs. Because there's always, every time there's bug fixes, it's so many. Unknown error to be displayed when attempting to equip a compass. Immersed in Death Quest. After blah blah blah. VO lines to the Abyss Dungeons to be inaudible. Fix an issue where another character's VO was played while Armin was speaking during the belated help quest. Fixed an issue that causing debug text to show when opening more than one engraving selection chest at a time. Fixed an issue that prevented trusted players from initiating a trade with a new or non-trusted account. Fixed an issue that caused the total and online member count within the guild to not display while using a non-English language. Fixed an issue with controllers that caused some home buttons to become unresponsive after skipping cutscenes. Fixed an issue that caused certain tooltips to be missing from the controller settings menu. And fixed an issue that prevented the context menu from being opened with a controller in the friends menu. Okay, so there's nothing too crazy right there with the bugs that I'm seeing that are fixed, but I do really love that we're getting a big content update. I'm very excited to see what the rest of May has to look like, because we've already been told that we're going to be seeing the Destroyer in May, and tentative we're going to be seeing Vultan. I don't actually believe that we're going to see Vultan in May. I think that they're going to wait until June. But that's just me, just based on where I think the community sees themselves and where everyone feels that they are. I really am excited to check out the Glavier. I'm super excited for more story. I can't wait for the Express mission, the Fate and Power Pass, the Lost Ark Pass. I can't wait for all of it. I hope you guys are excited, or as excited as I am, if not more excited, for tomorrow's update. Please let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.